Hey guys, I wanted to do a video really quickly to talk about something. I get a lot of comments on my um, video called, hold on, let me get the exact name of the video. Hold on, sorry.
Welcome to beautiful Taylor Rain.
Hi, Howard.
How are you, baby?
I'm fantastic, thank you.
Can you give me oh yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it sounds the same, yeah, but when we asked you to act, I'm sure you're wearing little hot pants, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
Wow, I must have made this video a long time ago. What?
Very hot girl, you know it, don't you?
Okay, yeah, I get a lot of comments on the video that I made called Rihanna Worshipping Satan, among other things. Um, and a lot of them, understandably, you know, basically they take their beliefs right off the front page of VigilantCitizen.com. And in the side, sorry, I'm watching Howard Stern, so there's some fucked up noises in my background, but right in the description box of that video, I said the following. Keep in mind that I'm not arguing against Rihanna or other quote-unquote recording artists worshiping Satan. I'm an avid fan of Vigilant Citizen, so I'm well aware of all the evidence to back up that claim. I do not believe that Rihanna, Beyonce, Jay-Z, etc. worship the devil. However, I certainly do not believe that they don't either. People are so tied up with Christian ideology and symbolism, I think that the fear that religions like Christianity create is responsible for also creating a lot of unfounded fear. I'm not afraid of Lucifer, and I do not see that entity as a negative one. Lucifer itself means light bearer, illumination, so it could be that these artists are just professing their allegiance to the idea that this entity to the idea of what this entity represents without actually worshiping it. It's the whole worship idea that really sort of confuses me when it comes to this issue. I'm going to do more research and make a part 2, and I never made a part 2 because I just think that this whole thing is really sort of ridiculous. But I guess here's my part 2. I am absolutely aware that a large number of people in many industries are involved in the occult. Many elite people with lots of money are involved in the occult. And I definitely don't believe that. Ooh, God, she's what a dumbass. Anyway, I certainly don't believe that someone's involvement with the occult or secret societies is indicative of worshiping Satan. Now, some of them, like I said, I just, people are too preoccupied with the Judeo-Christian definition of Satan, and I don't know, I have a different view of all that, but I think it's really important that people keep in mind that most recording artists are puppets on tightly wound strings. So to say that a recording artist themselves, that Rihanna as an individual worships Satan, to me, that's just a terribly unfounded claim. Now, to say that the people who manage Rihanna, the people that shape her image, the people that market her, to say that they are involved in the occult and that they, may or may not quote unquote worship Satan. I think that would be a more accurate statement. Because I think it's unfair to say that because someone wears black or, uses certain symbols, I think it's very unfair to say that because a person does those things in the media that they worship Satan, when, as I said before, they are puppets on a very tightly wound string, and their every move
Yeah, I'm really high right now.
is
Yeah, I'm really high.
Totally wasted.
is
That good? I mean, because
It's awesome. I'm prescribed weed. I love it.
prescribed it.
Yes.
Who prescribed it?
I
My
guess
doctor.
controlled
Um,
by whomever controls them. So if you see Rihanna or these stars doing this or this or this in their videos, you have to remember that those videos are directed and constructed. So I don't think it's fair at all to assume that certain quote unquote recording artists to say they worship Satan. That's so out of bounds to me because I don't think, number one, I don't think that most of them are intelligent enough to even understand the concept or the concepts behind most occult ideologies. And honestly, I think that it is the people higher up in the game, the faceless people that are behind the curtain, um, that are basically
I don't think it's allowed.
controlling these people and dictating their every move. And it's almost as if they're sort of playing a game. They're sort of taunting us, almost. They're putting these symbols, these occult symbols, right in our faces, but still doing such a good job of making people who talk about these things look like nutcases. So it's a really almost, it's like a really strange mind game that these faceless people are playing
February 23rd, so
with
it's a new year.
people who are awakened, people who are aware of these things, and who know these things, and who know people who know what is going on. And don't get me wrong, a lot of people assume based on my last video that I have absolutely no knowledge of all of these things, when that is so far from the truth. I'm extremely well researched and extremely well studied when it comes to occult ideology, occult beliefs, occult workings, and basically things that are going on that we cannot necessarily see. That is why I do not think that the stars themselves are Satan worshippers, and I don't even think that some of them are even directly involved with the occult. Now, I know that some are, Jay-Z is a Freemason. I'm not sure if Beyonce is a member of, what are they called? Daughters of the Eastern Star? What are they called? Hold on. Because a woman cannot be a Freemason. Women are not permitted in Freemasonry, but they have Order of the Eastern Star. I'm sorry, I think it's a Daughter of the Eastern Star. But yeah, okay. The female order associated with Freemasonry is called Order of the Eastern Star, and there's also Order of the Amaranoth and White Shrine of Jerusalem, the Social Order of Busant, and Daughters of the Nile. Those are all sort of female equivalent societies, the female equivalents to Freemasonry. I don't know if Beyonce is one of those, but like I said, some of these stars are involved with the occult. I'm gonna have to make a part 3. I'm sorry. So I'm at 9 minutes 30 seconds. So I'm gonna have to continue.